Hello wrestling fans and welcome to 2012. Welcome to a new year and welcome to the Suplah. I'm Andy Quan and with me as always is Liam Dunn.
This could be our last end of year award show.
And thank fuck for that.
May end in December.
Bring it on.
Oh,
hello, I'm here as well.
Yes, we've got WrestlingTruth.com's editor, Keelan Balderson. Keelan, you've returned to the show. Shut up, Andy.
Just before we start, I've got three things I just want to lay out there.
Okie dokie. Lay it on me.
TNA is not that bad.
Fuck off.
Secondly,
No, I won't let you
not in the
continue.
co-host search when I did 6 months of the show. And thirdly, dubstep is pretty cool. I just don't think you can dance.
Oh,
I
dubstep.
hate
Do not bring in
everything about you right now. Wait, dubstep is just a noise. It's just like, well, how are you supposed to dance? It's like, the fucking drum is sick. I'm fucking skanking. Piss off.
How do you
fucking
dance to anything else?
Dubstep
Way you dance
is
to anything else, you just
dubstep
kinda
is
jump
toilet
around.
noise. That's all it is. It's like having a fucking windjammer on repeat.
Well, obviously you're not going to do ballroom dancing to it, but you know, YouTube it. Some of the best dancers are dancing to this stuff.
That's because they're fucking retards.
Do you know what's as good as dubstep?
What?
Dial-up internet connection.
Yeah, I'll dance to that.
That was a very
you two are
first
students. You're
dubstep.
supposed to like it. It's part of like being a student, isn't it?
No,
I'm at
you
art
can
school.
lick my
I hate
fucking
anything
balls.
that's mainstream.
Do we look
I'm
like
at art
mainstream
school.
people? We're talking about something that's not remotely mainstream that I get laughed at every time someone goes, "Do you like wrestling?"
Actually, Andy. Actually, that reminds me.
What?
I met one of your biggest fans on New Year's Eve when I went to the club.
That's a lie. That is clearly a
No.
lie.
I just want to do a shout out to him, Dawson, who goes to Lincoln University. Dawson, if you're listening, hello.
That's
Here's your
not a
shout-out.
real name. That's just something.
Hello! I
That's
still
not
don't
a
know
real
who
name.
you are. Just don't come find me because I get scared of people who I don't know. So, you can go, "Hi! Are you off for Suplah?" And I'll be like, "Hello! Yes!" And then that will probably
Does
be
this
it.
guy live in a creek somewhere?
Fuck
I
you,
don't
you
know.
dick! Sorry! It's because you said you like dubstep and TNA, so I instantly now hate you for some reason.
Well,
I'm
I don't
more
love
against
them.
the
I don't love
dubstep.
them. I'm just playing devil's advocate to mix things up a little bit. But
Please don't do that.
Although I've got to agree with Keelan on how it was better than the Slammies.
My brain! My
It
fucking
was.
brain!
TNA was better than the Slammies.
Then
I
again-
did discuss this in the last episode.
Yeah, actually, Raw for the past 3 weeks has been fucking wank. It's, you know when people are saying, "Oh, give Kane back his mask, it will save the wrestling business forever." You've ruined it forever now, Kane. You fucking asshole. Think about it. Brodus Clay is like, "Everybody dance now."
they should have kept the sort of Darth Vader thing that he had on to start with. He had two masks on. Why didn't they keep that
He was
one? At least
Iron
it's a
Man.
little
He
bit
was
different.
Iron
He was Iron Kane.
Iron Kane.
Kane Man, that's it.
Bow, 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 bow.
Blah, 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 pyro. No, and you know what the worst thing is? They've had Kane trying to pull Zack Ryder into hell. It's a fucking ring. Hell isn't under a ring, you fucking retards. I might actually say there's certain elements of TNA right now that might be a little teeny weeny, like the tiniest amount better than WWE at the minute.
The only
But
thing, in my
both
opinion,
are
that TNA... The only thing
my
that
God.
TNA does better than WWE, in my opinion, is the backstage segments.
Yeah, they have that.
WWE
They
is
have that
too
TMZ thing
theatrical
going
and
on
it's
that's pretty
too
cool.
ridiculous. It's like when Oksana or whatever her name walks in, the lighting changes.
And the music just comes out of her ass.
No,
Ridiculous.
that's just stupid.
Why
Where
is
does that
Teddy
music
Long
come
such
from?
a fucking pimp? Why did he... I don't understand.
Teddy Long has
WWE
had
has
like
this really
5
weird
women
comedy
since
to
he's
it that never works.
I think Teddy
But
Long's had
anyway,
like 5 women since he's been there.
Guys, we're going way off topic
Oh, I don't
here.
want to talk about 2011 because for the most part it was shit.
Well, we've got to. It's the first
No.
episode of the new year. We've got to review 2011. We have to.
Okay then. But what was I gonna say? Shit. Oh yeah. You people have voted for who is your co-host of the year, and today we're going to reveal who that is. Yeah,
and also thank you to everybody who voted.
Thank you, people
in the co-host thingamajiggy that we're doing. I want to say personally, thank you for voting. Thank you for supporting the show over the last year. Everyone who voted has been entered into a prize draw to win a free T-shirt. It's the Miz's Awesome T-shirt, but I do need to say now that it is a large. It's in a large thing. So unless you're a stockier male, you're going to look like you actually live in that thing.
Yeah, unless you're built like the Miz, then you're either going to be. No, that's really insulting. But
or Brotus claim.
I'll say it if it's insulting.
Go.
Well, I don't know what he was going to say.
Well, I was just going to say you're either going to be really fat or you're going to be built like the Miz.
Or dating Maurice.
Or what we can do is, if you don't want the T-shirt, you can say, all right,
just sell it on eBay or something.
Donate it to an orphanage, and we can keep orphans dry for a year with that one T-shirt alone. Yeah, they live in the T-shirt.
Are there a lot of wet orphans walking around? I'm confused.
I'm confused. What the fuck are you talking about?
A lot of wet orphans walking around because no one wants them, so they just sort of wander the streets.
So they jump in the water, or?
No, it just rains a lot here in England. It rains a lot here in England. Apparently, according to the Yanks, it does anyway.
And we all have bad teeth, apparently.
And we've got bad teeth.
And we eat crumpets.
Oh yes, we're going to play the croquet.
We've done this before. I swear to God. Anyway, let's just move the fuck on.
This is a best-of show where we do reenact all of our favourite segments from the past year.
Fuck on.
Okay. Anyway, let's just get on to it.
So, we shall move on, because our first award of this evening, or this show, or this past year, is Best Wrestler of the Entire Year. I think it should be not CM Punk, strangely enough, as some people are probably going to predict. Ooh. I'm going to choose Dolph Ziggler, because he's had awesome matches with people like Brian.
I got to give it to Dolph Ziggler though, because he accurately said that we're in a debt-based society on his promo the other week, which I thought was quite intellectual of Mr. Dolph. I agree.
Mr. Ziggler is very intelligent.
Mr. Dolph.
So that leaves Liam.
Thanks, that was brilliant.
Oh no, that's not my pick. I was just.
Oh, what the fuck! I thought that was your pick. Who's your pick then?
I'm going to go with CM Punk, because there has been a lot of potential this year, but if it wasn't for CM Punk, then we'd have just had a whole year of PG nonsense. He came back, he saved us, he gave us long-time fans something to go, oh, that was pretty cool, so I'm going with CM Punk.
Liam, if you say the words dragon or dragon, I swear to God, I'm going to find a way to get to Bournemouth and punch you directly in the face.
Why can't I vote for Dragon?
He hasn't wrestled this year.
Find a way to get to Bournemouth. It's not
it doesn't matter if he's wrestled this year or not, okay?
Yes, it does! It's called Best Wrestler of the Year! The fucking year! Last year was fine, because it was a decade!
The fact of the matter is, that man is a legend. Dragon is a wrestling legend.
Do you even know who he actually is?
He's Dragon. He should be in the Hall of Fame, okay? I can't imagine it would be that easy to wrestle in a dragon suit, and so I think he should be Wrestler of the Year this year.
I actually hate you so much.
Why? What is wrong with Dragon? I think all the fans who listen to the show agree with me. Dragon, Hall of Fame 2012, okay? Best Wrestler of the Year 2011, I vote for Dragon.
Oh, you're a dipshit.
How... You are just trolling, sir.
Me? I'm fucking trolling? Because every fucking year you say Dragon. I never troll, you stupid dick.
You can't appreciate the genius work of Dragon. You
are the biggest, and I'm going to say it, cunt on this earth. You keep saying Dragon. Fuck off. I'm going to go with CM Punk then, because I do not want Dragon to win this
I was actually going to say, if I can't go for Dragon, I'll go for Dolph Ziggler, but never mind.
You're just a dickhead then. I hate you. So, our best wrestler of the year, because of your fucking stupidity, is CM Punk. Dickwad.
Is that the only reason? Just because of Liam's stupidity? Or did CM Punk actually entertain us this year?
Okay, right, yes, he has.
If somebody gave CM Punk an actual Suplah award and just go, you won best wrestler of the year. Oh, was it because of my feud with John Cena? No, it's because one of the hosts wanted Dragon
Should we contact all these people on Twitter and just be like, hey, Punk, you're the best wrestler of the year for our award show. Not because you've been entertaining or you made wrestling popular for a brief period of time. No. It's because you have irritated fuck. I hate words. I hate the English language. Piss off. Fail everywhere. There's just fail everywhere with this.
There's fail everywhere.
Yes.
Look at all this fail just falling on you.
Yes. Speaking of failure, who is our worst wrestler of the year?
I'm going to go with Matt Hardy. I mean, I hope he gets better. I hope he sorts his life out. We can rag on him all you want, but put yourself in his shoes. Virtually from being a young 20-year-old, he's been touring his whole life. As soon as you stop, you're going to be in a bit of a mess. You've not lived a normal life, so I don't hold that against him. But he's been an annoying prick in 2011. So,
I actually agree with Keelan here, because when I looked for who I would vote for worst wrestler of the year, it was I was originally going to go with Sin Cara, but I realised that despite the fact he botches in pretty much every single one of his matches,
There's a bloody meme about it now. It's like there's one meme online where it's just like, oh, look at the time, it's botch time. Even on the Botchamania website, it's got Sin Cara's head in like a Christmas hat, and he's putting up little tiny Sin Cara masks on the tree.
It's kind of like the old Sabu days where he would just step on a chair and fall off 6 times before actually doing what he was supposed to.
But the thing is, Sin Cara might botch a lot, but I find it entertaining when he botches, and I'm looking at who I haven't found entertaining, and despite him botching a lot, it's his botches that have made Sin Cara entertaining in my eyes. I watch his matches because I like watching him botch. I'm sat there on the edge of my seat thinking, when's he going to fucking botch? When is he going to botch? When is he going to botch?
Is that like a train
I
wreck
enjoy
for you?
that. Yeah, it's sort of like, it's train wreck television. It's so bad that it's actually good you have to watch it.
So basically it's TNA, hi-oh!
No, that's not really that watchable.
Oh, yeah.
But I actually agree with Keelan here after what he said about Matt Hardy. Matt has been the biggest douchebag this planet has seen this past year. With his fake suicide letters, his just, honest to God, fake suicide videos. Just like, I've had enough of this world. Well, Matt, we don't really care.
Well, it's obviously a cry for attention. There's something wrong with that guy.
And then
I hope he gets better.
his whole thing about going into rehab and getting drunk and then blaming it on mouthwash. And it's just like, you don't... How can you fail a breathalyzer test after just brushing your teeth, Matt?
Well, I'm pretty sure he was drunk when he came up with that excuse.
Exactly. He's been the biggest douchebag, even more than Jeff Hardy. And that's saying something, because that guy messed up a fucking main event of the pay-per-view.
Jeff's a functioning addict. Matt kind of just fell off the wagon big time.
What just annoys me about Matt is it's the fact that he thinks everybody in the world still cares about him, and I don't give a fuck.
This sounds awfully familiar to someone else.
Well, it's true though. I've said it before in a previous episode. I don't give a damn if he posts a picture of him naked with his hot girlfriend. I don't give a fuck.
He needs to put some of those millions that he's earned over the years into kind of hiring a PR department or something that can just operate his Twitter and turn it all around.
He needs to hire a PR guy, and so the PR guy can just be like, get the fuck off the internet.
I don't know. I was torn between these things, and now I'm even more torn because there has been some really shit wrestlers this year, and I was torn between Kurt Angle and
what?
Wait. He got arrested twice for drinking while under the driving under the influence.
He didn't do it in the ring. I guess
that's the
and
same with
also,
Matt
Hardy, though.
but
Okay, I guess we have
but
to
he's
split
losing.
this into two
He
different things.
looks like he's ill, and every
'cause he's
bloody
not on
he landed on his
roids
head
anymore.
at least 20 times this year. He's landed on his head at least 20 times, doing stupid, crazy spots that he shouldn't
He's
be doing.
delusional.
Whatever.
He thinks he is delusional. He thinks
Yeah,
he
he
can
is
go back in the
delusional, but
Olympics.
I would bet that he's got some of the same problems that Chris Benoit did, but
Yeah,
it's just not
obviously.
affected him in the same way. I think he literally has
genuinely
lost his
worried.
marbles a little bit.
I am genuinely worried about Angle because I can see something really bad happening. Maybe not this year, but something bad's going to happen for Angle.
I think if he stayed with WWE, that would have been the end of it. But at least
But the thing
TNA
is-
is a lighter schedule.
But the problem is, he's a bit of an idiot, right? The reason why he got fired from... Well, he didn't even get fired. WWE just said, right, what we're going to do, we're going to let you have some time off so you can readjust, get off the painkillers, come back, be better than ever. What does he fucking do? He goes to TNA! What kind of... That doesn't make sense. This company has given you time off to readjust your life, and you're just like, herpa-derpa-doo, fuck you, I'm going here. Like, why? That's just... And TNA, they do... Even though they've got a lighter schedule, they just don't... They seem to be having their head in the sand about the whole situation.
Well,
They
we
don't
don't know
seem
for
to-
a fact that he's still kind of on pain pills or whatever. We don't know that for a fact, but I don't know.
I'm genuinely worried for that man. Because I just do not see something... I see
The
something bad
Olympics
happening.
thing, though, I think it's for some kind of, hammed up reality show where it's like, oh, let's follow this old legend guy who thinks he's still got it.
And here's
I just
here's
hope they
the
don't
problem
take the
with
piss
Kurt.
out of him.
It's not just that. It's like he honestly thinks he is the best wrestler on the planet right now, when he looks like a malnutritioned, psychopathic nutcase.
Did you see his film when he was a clown? Like,
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Oh my
he's
God.
perfect for that role, though, because he just looks like he could snap any minute.
It's just shit. But I was torn between Kurt Angle and Crimson. Because, by the way, Crimson sucks. Fucking bald. He's awful. He's like one of the worst wrestlers of all time. He's got this undefeated streak. He's not menacing whatsoever now because he started talking and he sounds like a fucking schoolgirl bitch. His look is awful. He doesn't look like a fucking
Say it to
decent
his face.
wrestler. And you know what the worst thing is? He can't even wrestle that well. He's got like the Goldberg push and he's called Crimson! Crimson! What kind of name is that?
I
You might as well
think
just call
I'm
him...
going to throw Heath Slater in the mix as well, because I don't get it.
Yeah, you might as well call Crimson, like, turd fucking breath sandwich, or like Turdy McTurd, because he's just awful, he's just shit.
Has he ever had a crimson mask yet? Have they punned on that yet?
I hope
Oh
not.
my god, he's got a crimson mask. Crimson has a crimson mask.
Oh, herp-a-derp-a-derp, it's Crimson. So, what, okay. Are we gonna go with Matt Hardy? Because you two seem to be really like, fuck Matt Hardy.
Well, what about what Keelan said about Heath Slater?
I don't know.
Everybody sucks. Let's leave it at that.
We can't, because that's what we're gonna do for everything.
Everyone but Dragon.
Fuck off, you shithead. So, we'll go. I don't mind it being Matt Hardy, to be
It
honest.
depends how we're defining this. Is this worst wrestler, as in the ring, or is this worst, just most annoying, get off my TV?
To
get
me,
off
it's
the
both.
computer?
To
Yeah,
me,
a bit
it's
of
both.
everything.
To me, it's both.
Well, I'll stick with Matt Hardy then.
Yeah, he brought back Braden
Yeah.
Walker to TNA, or sorry, Chris Harris, and then disappeared.
Tyler Rex.
Stop naming shit wrestlers, because we're gonna be here all night.
No, that's what Matt Hardy looked like.
Alright. oh yeah. I eat grapes. Nom nom nom. I eat the grapes. Fine, we'll give it to Matt Hardy.
So Matt Hardy,
bastard.
worst wrestler of the year 2011. Congratulations, Matt.
You fat fuck.
You fat drunken piece of shit.
God, I hope you never have a drug problem.
I probably will one day. So anyway, moving on. Speaking of things that I probably... What? I don't know where I'm going with this. The best woman knockout diva slash hoe slash slat slash whatever,
Slat?
because... Yeah,
What is a
I
slat?
was meant to say slut, And then
What?
Slat. What? Andy's new word.
I'm inventing words here, people. It's the best thing ever. Shut up. Because, you know, if you watch TNA, they're always like, oh, you ho! Oh, you fucking tramp! Blah, 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 blah. They die. Anyway, I was
trying to learn the Czech language earlier for my holidays, but I'm not sure we've got past the English.
So, who is the best female wrestler of the year? I'm going to go for Brooke Tessmacher's ass.
Actually, for
What,
me,
just her ass, or...?
Yeah, well,
it's a draw between Brooke Tessmacher and Velvet Sky.
oh, wait,
Simply
you know what?
because
Actually,
of
I can't do that vote because we're not being superficial here. We need like best.
Well, I
Best
chose
wrestling
slightly
person.
different, but that's because the parameters are not just in-ring work. Because this person hasn't really done any in-ring work. But I chose Karen Jarrett.
I hate you.
She's great on the mic. She's like
No, she's not.
She's the biggest.
She just
brim in the
screams. She just
company.
goes.
She's hilarious.
That's all she ever does. Like, eh! She doesn't
And she's
do
a
anything.
MILF.
I don't
She is
care.
a MILF.
Karen Jarrett is a milf. No.
She's like Vicky
She just
Guerrero.
screams.
Like,
She's just a
one of
stupid.
the best heels in the wrestling business.
Oh, she's
Women
just a
that can't
slag. For
wrestle.
fuck's sake, no. She's literally just a pointless fucking idiot that didn't need to be there. She was there for too long. She has no fucking value to the product whatsoever. She doesn't add anything to it except for screaming and jumping up and down like a fucking stupid bitch. Going,
I
"Eh!"
disagree.
No. I won't accept that. I think it should be Beth Phoenix.
I'm drawing with Brooke Tessmacher and Velvet Sky simply because of their asses.
Oh my
That's
god.
all I'm going on.
How are we drawing? No one's
Drawing.
Everybody's drawing.
Well, I can't pick which one of them's got the better ass. They're too perfect.
This is
I
gonna
don't-
end
Well, the
badly.
thing is, I don't watch the female wrestling because
In the ring, I'll give it to Beth Phoenix.
There we
On the
go.
mic, I'll give it to Karen Jarrett. On the ass, I'll give it to Brooke Tess Macawaka.
Ah, that ass.
So, okay, two separate categories: best woman and best ass. There
Fine,
you
we go. Alright, we just made one up now. Brilliant. Thank for that. Who's got the best ass in wrestling? Fine, it's Brooke Tessmacher. Happy now, fucking hell. Right, woman of the year.
What about Rosie Lots of Love? or
No,
whatever?
Rosie, lots of love can go away. I don't know who that even is. So, Beth Phoenix. Yes or no?
I've probably got to say no,
Okay.
to be honest. The reason why is not a knock on Beth Phoenix's talent. I know she's
knock on a
great in the
knockout.
ring, but it's because of the booking that has hurt her.
Alright, so who is it
WWE
then?
does not book their women wrestlers very well.
No company
They book
books
'em-
their female wrestlers correctly. They can all wrestle for the most part. And they don't
No,
book them correctly.
I agree, but the problem is WWE gives these women 2-minute matches.
Yeah, that's
They
what I'm
put
saying.
Beth
You need to
Phoenix-
give women more.
They
It's
put
got to be
Beth
more
Phoenix
equal.
in
It's
with
not fair.
models. They have Beth Phoenix job to these models, and that's the problem I have.
Here's the problem with WWE. All the women are the same. Like, the female women are just like, hello, my name is Kelly, and I'm
They're all
fucking...
kind of slutty. They're all,
Yeah, and it doesn't
they've
make
got
any
no
sense.
kind of depth to them.
No personality whatsoever. None of them do. None of them have a fucking personality. Then you go to
But it
TNA...
doesn't help when they don't.
And then
book
you go
these
to-
girls correctly.
Yeah, but then you go to TNA and it's even worse. Their personalities are just mental. They're all fucking psychotic bitches. Literally
I was
just like,
gonna get-
you're a
I
fucking
was-
slut, you're a fucking hoe,
Yeah,
blah
but
blah blah.
At
Just
least
bollocks.
TNA
Who the
goes
fuck
over
talks
the
like that?
line far enough for it to be kind of like an adult male audience kind of thing.
It's dumb.
WWE are like PG. They don't quite know what they're doing, and it just sucks.
Well, I was going to say I can't even really comment on the TNA ones because I don't watch. I don't really watch TNA much. I watch it occasionally.
Well, they
I
give
don't
their
watch it
women
much.
5 minutes as opposed to WWE's 2 minutes, so it's a bit better.
Well, in terms of being able to vote for this category, I can't because WWE they book their women so poorly that none of them get over, and TNA I don't even really watch their product much, to be honest, so I can't really comment. So that's what I say.
Beth Phoenix has won then by 2-1, as Liam's one is no one. So, who is the worst woman or knockout or whatever the fuck these whatever
Whatever they're called nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know, because why can't they just call them like, why can't they just be superstars? Why do they have to be like
Super
divas?
hoes.
Why do they have to be knockouts? Why do they? I don't get it. Fuck it. Fine, I'm
Branding.
voting for Alicia Fox because she's gonna kill someone. Alicia Fox is going to kill someone.
Like, you look at the women and you look at who can wrestle, you look at who looks like they can do harm on somebody. She just looks like this skinny, gangly thing that can't really hurt anybody, and then because she can't wrestle, she ends up actually hurting people. It just doesn't work. And she prances to the ring like a complete moron. Like, she just completely overdoes it. I know she's told to do that, but
It's just
she's just not a wrestler.
No, she needs to go away. And she is. Did you see what she did to Beth Phoenix's face? I mean, for fuck's sake. The sad thing is, there are women out there who can wrestle, but instead, this has been the problem for years. They just hire models who can't actually wrestle, and like it reminds me of the time when Candice Michelle went to the top rope and fell on her face, right?
Oh god, yeah.
Jesus.
For fuck's sake.
That like ruined her whole career.
Yeah, her face is
Even a
fucked up
modelling.
now because of it. Because she's a fucking model. She shouldn't even been in there in the fucking first place when there are fucking women on the independent fucking scene that are 20 times better than models who fall on their faces, can't run the ropes, can't take bumps, can't do anything.
All
Fuck's
it
sake.
takes to fix this is about 2 months of just putting some women in there that can wrestle, treating it like they're actually wrestlers, putting some prestige on the title. That's all it takes, and you can turn
Get
this
rid
whole
of
thing
that
around.
fucking
If
championship
you want
belt.
divas, then have a handful of valets, managers, and things like that, or have backstage interviewers or whatever. But have an actual crop of wrestling women. It'll work if they just bother to do it.
They need to change that fucking belt as well.
It just...
That belt is a fucking disgrace.
And it's not just ugly, it's like the most sexist thing on earth. Because it's a butterfly and it's pink and shit like that. It's probably like the old woman's title looked prestigious. It looked like it meant something. Now it looks like a kid's toy or something like you would stick
It
to
looks
a
like
Barbie
something you'll
figurine.
get with Barbie.
It just looks
like
shit.
It looks like something you would get with a Barbie doll.
Exactly, that's
Like
what I
Barbie,
just
the
said.
wrestler. Could you imagine? That's the belt that it would come with. Anyway, my vote for worst woman, knockout, diva, hoe, slut, whatever, is actually going to be for John Laurinaitis.
Yeah, like, this guy can't talk. Go away, please.
Well, it's simply because of the fact that it's not because I'm questioning his manhood or anything like that. Despite the fact he doesn't have any, but it's the fact that this guy.
He must have had throat surgery or something like Stevie Richards.
But the thing is, John Laurinaitis. I was complaining with the last category about how the women aren't given enough time. It's down to Laurinaitis. He's the issue. He's the one. Like when Gail Kim quit, Gail Kim went up to him and said that match. I couldn't wrestle that, and he said, "Yeah, that match was a
Is
piece
he
of
still
shit."
doing his actual real job? Or
I think so.
Is this just on-air character?
I'm pretty
now?
sure. No, I'm pretty sure because he said to Gail Kim, "Yeah, the women's division is pretty shit right now." And if he's a talent relations guy, he obviously doesn't give a damn about this division.
He's the guy that flicked through a magazine of 16-year-old models or something.
And found
Got
Kelly
a boner
Kelly.
and picked out Kelly.
Yeah.
Then brought
This
her
is
in
the
as a
man.
stripper in front of.
This is the man that has
Right.
destroyed the women's division in the WWE single-handedly. And that's why I'm giving him Worst Knockout Diva Host Slut Award. Because he's destroyed it. He's destroyed all credibility the women's division
rumor
had.
is we're gonna have a brawl between him and CM Punk. They'll probably have a match. They're trying to make it like Vince and Austin with Punk and laryngitis.
You know what? Yeah, let's just give it to Laurinaitis.
People don't hate Laurinaitis because he's a good
Yes.
heel. They just hate him.
Fine. Worst woman of the year is a man. But not just any man. That man is John Laurinaitis.
Yeah. Finally. Justice has been served.
Fine, you get one this year, you stupid twat. So, the best tag team of the year. I'm gonna vote for Scott Steiner. Because Scott Steiner said that he was the best tag team of the year.
What?
He and Bully Ray were doing a promo or
Bully
something.
Ray.
Whatever, don't laugh the
Check
names
out
yet.
these calves.
Whatever. He and Bully Ray were doing a promo, and they for that tag team bullshit that they were doing. And
Wildcard Tag Team Tournament Special.
that was it. Yep. And
That piece of shit.
yep, that piece of shit. And Scott Steiner in a promo said he was the greatest tag team of all time. No word of a lie.
His brother's sitting at home with a beer, retired, going, "What the fuck?"
So Scott Steiner will be my tag team of the year. Long live Scott Steiner and his fucking retarded fucking promos.
I'm gonna go with
Quality gold.
the Big Boss Man and Bull Buchanan.
For tag team of the year.
Oh wait, no, I was just watching that earlier. Never mind.
Jesus.
I can't think of any tag teams that were particularly, good this year. Maybe R-Truth and The Miz, or I don't know. Definitely not Matt Morgan and that other dude.
Whatever his name is, Magnus Willius. Shitface.
No, it's not Magnus.
Is it not Magnus? Oh no, Magnus is with Joe, isn't he? Oh, who is it with? I don't know.
I don't know, and I don't care.
For my vote, I'm
Crimson?
probably. I've got to agree with Keelan here, saying that there really, in terms of the tag team division, there hasn't really been anybody that's really stood out in my mind. I can't vote for Awesome Truth like Keelan might do, because I felt that their run was too short.
And shit.
Yeah, it was just like, hey, look, we're a tag team. 5 minutes
So,
later. Fuck you.
you suck. You
Well, I
suck.
think Air Boom have been pretty good, but they're too. They're
The
just
name
too
is
like,
AIDS.
I'm smiley, everybody love me.
That was racist. Was that kind of racist?
Who said what?
You went smiley.
Yeah, because they smile a lot.
God, Andy, always having to bring in black. Jesus. What's wrong with you?
What?
So, our best tag team of the year then will be Scott Steiner.
I will live with that. I could live with Scott Steiner being best tag team of the year.
Well done, Scotty.
Yeah, he should
Steiner,
just come
man.
out and pretend that he's in a tag team, even though there's nobody there.
That would be
He-
the best gimmick
That
ever.
would be a-
Please, TNA. I will watch TNA that. Didn't Matt Morgan do that though? For ages, he's just like,
Oh, I
we
don't know.
are tag team champions, and he's got the belt.
Possibly. And
I'm
we probably
gonna
ripped on that
not
at the
know
time.
anymore.
So
So, anyway. So, we'll move on to the worst tag team of the year as I point to the sky for some reason.
actually, I changed my mind on the best tag team of the year.
What?
ODB and Eric Young, because they're just two guys, just two young people in love, and it's amazing.
Keyword there, 2 guys.
Yeah, that's a Freudian slip.
2 guys.
I think it's hilarious. I would vote for them, even though they were there for like 2 weeks. maybe.
I'm still going to stick with Andy on this one and vote for Scott Steiner.
God bless
Simply,
Scott Steiner.
simply for his madness.
Thank you, Scott Steiner. Oh, God. So, the worst tag team of the year, I'm going to
Daniel,
vote
wait,
for...
can I just say something about Scott Steiner? Can I just say something about Scott Steiner?
Yes.
Wasn't the crowd cheering him once and he told them to shut up?
Yes. Steiner is so good, right? Scott Steiner, if I had a wrestling promotion, Steiner would be one of the people I hire just for pure comedy value. Because it's just like...
As long as he can still do the top rope, Hurricane Rana, Steiner, Rana, whatever it's called.
Steiner,
Then he's still got a job in the business. As long as he can still do that, then
Steiner is just hilariously funny. God
Oh, what a man.
bless him.
What a man.
imagine if he was like really intelligent and it's just all a massive, brilliant gimmick that he's just played.
It
for so many
probably
years.
is. He'd be like, I am the best tag team ever. That is genius. I should say that tonight.
If he was actually intelligent, I think
Backstage,
I'd be a
he
little
was
bit
like, "Oh,
heartbroken.
hello there. Yes, my name is Scott Steiner."
Yes, my name is Scott Steiner.
Steiner.
Yeah,
I
you
have
can
my
imagine him
tweets
just
here.
walking into the fucking locker room going, alright, Scott, oh, hello, yes, I am Scott Steiner. And he just puts on the trunks and just goes, he's fat! Right, anywho, so the worst tag team of the year, I vote for every fucking tag team in professional wrestling right now. Every fucking tag team sucks.
Yeah, where are the Road Warriors? Where are the British Bulldogs? Where are the Hart Foundation?
Where are the Dudleys? Where are the
everybody?
Hardys? Where are the equivalents of these people, for fuck's sake? Tag teams are just being used to just pair up singles wrestlers because they can't fucking think of anything to do with them.
Yeah, and they don't
it's
even make them
bollocks.
look like they're a team, like have matching trousers on or something. They're just these random people that don't work together properly.
I'm actually going to disagree about all the tag teams being shit.
Okay, when I said all of them, I mean like in WWE and TNA.
Except for Scott Steiner, obviously.
Except for Scott Steiner,
Yes.
obviously. But there's my runner-up would have been the Usos. I actually
they're
enjoyed the
quite-
Usos.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the Usos. So I can't say that every tag
Yeah,
team has
because
been the
they
worst because I
actually
enjoy
look
them.
like a team.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
look,
point.
they look
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a tag team. They come out of the ring together. They look like a fucking tag team. Not fucking Crimson and Matt fucking Morgan, who are just two random fuckers who've just been fucking paired together for no apparent reason. Or
Matt
any
Morgan's
el-
just never got over. It's just never worked.
Yeah,
like,
or any fucking people who are just like not over in the first place, like Michael McGillicuddy and David Otunga. They're
Oh
just kind
god,
of
they're the worst.
just fucking not over. Nobody gave a fuck about them.
It's all about me. It's all about the power.
Get about the power, gotta do this power, what do the flower, da. Shut up, you fucking
They were,
pricks.
although I don't agree with Joey Lawler on everything, he was right. They were fucking boring.
They were
They had
boring.
no charisma.
They had nothing. There
They
was
were
no, there was
boring as
nothing to like
shit.
about these people. They were about as good as B taking shit and then taking another shit and then sticking two penny bollocks belts on them going and then playing
you really thought that one through.
Just bollocks. Utter bollocks.
I'm actually, for worst tag team, I think I'm going to go with McGillicuddy and Otunga.
Yeah,
just
you know
simply
what?
because
They weren't
of how
over, nobody cares about
boring.
Yeah, but you say that, then we'll think of another one that's even worse. Like,
It-
Well, I'm
just the
sticking
tag
with them
team
until
wrestling
we...
is just not what it was.
No, it's not. And it's... I can't really pinpoint when it went all downhill, but I think one of the things that started it to go downhill was when they had two tag team championships. Ironically, that's what, to me, killed it.
But ironically,
Because-
they have one now and it's still a piece of shit, so that doesn't...
Well, that's the thing. It's like trying to mend
Just
something
keep a team
that's
together
just
for long
ridiculously
enough
broken.
for people to care about them.
Yeah, they don't seem... WWE and TNA, to a certain extent as well, also has this weird idea that having people pair up for more than like a month means that people are getting bored of them. Back in the day, tag teams would stick together for like 10 years.
Well, that's why it works so well with Beer Money, because they've been together for a hell of a long time.
And I mean, with Beer Money, though, I think it was the right time to split them up.
Yeah, I'll give them that.
But the thing
But
is,
then you
there's
look at
no other.
Awesome
The
Truth.
only issue with Beer Money is there are no other fucking tag teams that anyone gives a fucking rat's ass about. I don't give a fuck about Mexican America. I don't give a fuck about fucking Morgan and Crimson. I don't give a fuck about Inking. I don't give a fuck about Devon and Pope. I couldn't give a fuck about any of your fucking makeshift bollocks
if you
tag
keep
teams.
a team together for long enough, you get to a point where they can't work separately. Look at fucking Bully Ray and Devon. They need to be together, else
Yeah.
it just doesn't work.
Bully Ray, though, is fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's definitely reinvented himself a bit.
But
and he's-
Devon is just the same, and without Bubba, I think Devon is just shit.
They need to bring back Spike or Big Dick Dudley or
They
Sun
need,
Guy
they need to
Dudley
bring
or-
back someone to team with Devon. No offense, but Devon is not a singles competitor.
What about Deacon Batista?
I mean, yeah, exactly. He's
Oh.
never been a singles guy because he's always teamed with Batista or Bubba or Spike or someone else. I mean, just I'm gonna say Michael McGillicuddy and David Otunga though, because they were the epitome of. If you want to know what is wrong with tag team wrestling in 2011, or hell, this fucking decade right now, it's these two fuckwits. So, it's Michael McGillicuddy, who, by the way, is the son of Mr.
Mr.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Kurt
They've
Hennig.
ruined
For
his whole
fuck's
career
sake.
just with his name. Michael McGillicuddy.
I don't get it. He's the son of Mr. Perfect, so why?
The fuck has he got this shit
Give
gimmick?
him Michael McGillicuddy as a name. What? Give him Joe Hennig. That's his real
Oh
name.
god, it's
Let
like what
him
it's
run
like.
with that.
It's like Eddie
Let him-
Guerrero's daughter
let
is.
him-
Eddie Guerrero's daughter is an FCW, but does she have Guerrero as a name? Oh fuck no! Why? For
The thing
fuck's
is,
sake!
It's
It's like saying it's like having like one of the. It's like having the fucking youngest McMahon, whatever the fuck the dude child's name is.
Shane McGillicuddy.
Yeah, they're gonna rename that child to fucking I don't know, fucking Tim.
I guess what it is
Shiteball.
they
It's
try and
just
they're trying to get them to prove themselves without riding on the coattails, but in doing so,
But
they're
they
They
need
fucked
it
up their
sometimes.
careers. It's
They
so
need it sometimes.
stupid.
Look at Michael McGillicuddy. If he came out as Joe Hennig, he doesn't have to be called Mr. Perfect.
He could be called Michael Hennig, for fuck's sake. Not McGillicuddy. What kind of name is that?
It's the fact that they've linked it to this
Oh,
already
God.
established, well-known character that
I
people
tell you
already
what,
expect.
if Richie Steamboat doesn't debut
As
as
Richie
Richie
Steamboat.
Steamboat, then
He's fucked.
because that's just the whole point of why
That's the
people want to
idea.
watch.
You could have done a fucking stable with Joe Hennig and Richie Steamboat and Ted DiBiase and all these fucking people. But they fucked it up first time with fucking Legacy. But they could fucking
Yeah,
do
it could
it
have been a
again.
new
But they fucked it up
Horseman
because they
or
can't
something.
because they got all these fucked up names. Stupid.
They should have just kept him with the surname Hennig, or however it's pronounced.
Hennig.
Hennig.
I don't know.
I don't know, but they should have, because it's just the thing is, you hear he's the son of Mr. Perfect. You can see it with his name and things like that, and you expect something. Who expects anything from a guy called Michael McGillicuddy?
They could put perfect Michael fucking McGillicuddy. At least some reference to his fucking dad, for fuck's sake.
Or even just do a storyline where like he doesn't want to be in his father's footsteps, and it's actually annoying him, and he gets all annoyed about it.
Well, yeah, but it's never been explained, and it's just shit.
The thing is, it's like, I know what you said, Andy, about how like they don't really want to. They want to branch off from their dads and be things like that. But you look, and I know we here on the show aren't exactly big fans of Randy Orton, but he's a bigger star than his dad. But he doesn't follow his dad in the whole cowboy gimmick, does he? And yet he's become a bigger star than his dad. But I think it helped with the fact that he used his real name.
Yeah.
He didn't... Michael McGillicuddy, Joe Hennig, he didn't have to be called Mr. Perfect Joe Hennig or whatever. He could have just been Joe Hennig and just let him run with it. He's still got the family name. People can still see that his family's got a history in the industry, but he can still be his own guy like what Orton did.
Yeah, I just... Can you imagine that, though? They just went, here is the new fucking superstar, Randy McGillicuddy. Can you
He would
imagine
not have
that?
taken off. He would
Fucking
not
hell,
have
can
taken
you
off.
can you imagine if they did that with The Rock? Please welcome Rocky McGillicuddy. Can you imagine that? For fuck's sake, what's wrong with these dickheads? They can't book or write shit. I could do better with a notepad sat on the toilet, for fuck's sake.
I think maybe the problem is just probably politics. Like, we're not backstage there. It's probably an awful atmosphere to work in. Everybody backstabbing, trying to get to the top. People burying other people. It probably really sucks to be in WWE. Because they could get it so right. There's blatantly something wrong with it.
It's because they keep getting these fucking Hollywood writers. I think.
Yeah, I think the writing team's bloated. There's too many people. When it used to be a handful of guys where they could map it out and bounce ideas off each other, and they could have a whole year written down, and everyone agreed and they knew how each other was, and it was perfect. Then they could go to Vince and Vince could tweak it. But now it's like we've got Bob Johnson and Mark Smith from fucking, I don't know, Married with Children, and now he's writing for Kane.
Yeah.
It's like the worst thing on earth.
But
So,
it's true.
I don't know, it's just shit. Speaking of writers and stuff, since we've just made Michael McGillicuddy and David Otunga our worst tag team of the year, what was the best storyline of the year?
I was gonna say Bobby Roode's title win.
Oh, you are a twat.
It's a realistic. I don't know. TNA does this sometimes, where they bring in the family. They have these little promo videos. It all goes well, but then everything else about them sucks. But it's probably not the best storyline. I don't know. Maybe CM Punk. Maybe I don't know.
I'm gonna go in for one that obviously will not surprise anybody. I don't think. I'm gonna go with Summer of Punk simply because even though it was for like 1 week, wrestling was cool again.
No, it was a month. It was just one. You can't say it was the Summer of Punk. I hate people who fucking say that. I'm gonna vote for it as well, but I hate the idea that people fucking say it's the Summer of Punk. It was 1 fucking month.
Okay,
that
the
was
month
it.
of Punk. There you go, the month of Punk.
Yeah, because after that it went to shit. So unfortunately, I hate people who say that, but I'm gonna vote for it anyway because I'm a knobhead like that. I mean, it did make wrestling popular again, and
it made it exciting again. That's the thing. When it happened, after Punk did his whole promo on that show, I remember talking to you, and I was just like, I really want to see what happens next. And I hadn't been that excited for a Raw in years.
Yeah,
literally that. Oh my god, it's Monday night. Fucking awesome! I can't wait.
Yeah, because I would go to bed and I would have Liam text me at like 3 in the morning going, he came back to Cult of Personality. I'm like, great, what? He came back? What the fuck? They ruined everything. But like
they
before
blew
that, it was.
I will say
way
one
too
thing.
quickly.
Although that theme tune is awesome and it fits his character perfectly, when it played, I thought of Steve Austin's Hall of Fame.
Unfortunately, I did as well. Which is just, I think it's a big swerve because he was wearing a Stone Cold shirt and then he comes out to Stone Cold's Hall of Fame music.
No, but the thing is, it's not. He used that thing because that's his theme on the Indies. And I remember when I was watching it, I was on a live Raw chat thing, and all the people who were on there were going like, "Oh, why is he coming out to this theme? It sucks. It's not as good as whatever the one was called before." It's just like, you really don't understand the importance of why he's come out to this theme.
Because people are retards.
Yeah, it's not just because they wanted him to have a new change. It's because it was the theme that he used when he was getting over on the Indies.
Everything.
Yeah, the internet does not like anything.
It's the fact that when they don't know, that's what annoys me. They're like, why is he using this? This theme is shit. It's like, he's using that theme because that's what he used when he got over in the Indies, when he was in Ring of Honor.
I hate the idea that he came back so soon, though. That's the only thing that would stop me from voting.
They did blow their load a little too quickly. They blew their load too quickly, and that's the thing. It was leading up so well because then there was the videos of Punk showing up at Comic-Con, and it was just, he had the picture of the WWE title in his fridge next to Pepsi. That was fucking brilliant.
That was the best image of the year.
It was generally like, has he actually fucking left? It was that moment where you thought, is this seriously real or not?
See, this is what I was talking about earlier. WWE know how to do a good show. They know how to write a good storyline, but they choose not to.
Because they're fucking idiots. And this was PG as well. So, whenever anyone can say, oh, it's PG, that's the fucking problem. Well, you're all shitheads, because it's not the problem, because this storyline happened during the PG era. So, why don't you shut the fuck up? It's just because WWE, like you say, choose not to.
It was this storyline that's had them go a little bit away from PG. They've had Punk swearing on television and masturbation jokes and shit and stuff like that. So it's diverted to a little bit more adult oriented. I'm not saying it's like what it was in the Attitude Era by any means, but it's sort of diverted it towards a little bit more.
I wish they would just do a late night hour show where it doesn't matter what the fuck they do.
Yeah, but then the storylines wouldn't make any sense because kids would be like, I can't watch this fucking thing because it's fucking.
Well, they could have done it with the ECW brand. It's too late. We'll get off topic here, but
okay, yeah, we'll there are other good storylines they've had, like R-Truth. My God, what a year that guy's had. he became just, what's up, what's up, what's up, and now he's become this
He went from a generic
hilariously
baby
schizophrenic
face.
character.
He went from a generic baby face into this hilarious, like you said, hilarious character.
Absolutely brilliant. That was the best little trivia, the best fucking thing ever. Like that's the,
I didn't realise, but the guy's nearly 40.
yeah, I know. And this is going to be the
So
end.
he's lucky that he's finally got that break and cemented himself. Else, it could have been it for him, really.
But speaking of people who are really old as well, who have had fucking brilliant years, Mark fucking Henry. Holy mother of God, what a year that guy's had. The
He must
Hall
be
of Pain
fucking
thing is
rich as
brilliant.
well. If he saved his money, that guy's, because he's just been here forever.
Yeah,
But it's the fact he's been here forever as to why he got the title.
He always was pretty good, though. I mean, when he was sexual chocolate and all that, he pulled it off.
yeah, I think it's great that Mark Henry had a run with the belt and this shot.
Yeah, in the
So-
most obvious way they could have done it. Like, why didn't they do this 5 years ago?
They did try to do it 5 years ago and it failed.
Then he couldn't get in a cage, and
Yeah, yeah, that's what I felt.
Here's a random fact for you. A couple of years ago, do you remember it was Undertaker versus Mark Henry in a casket match?
Yes.
Does anybody remember that at
Sadly, I
WrestleMania?
do. Yeah, that was the first WrestleMania I ever ordered. Yeah.
Mark Henry was originally booked to win that match. Mark Henry was originally going to beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania and
End
end
ruin
the
his.
streak. Was that before
end
the
his
streak
streak.
was even talked about?
Yeah, I think so. Before it became this whole big thing of facing Undertaker at WrestleMania. Huppa-duppa-doo-doo.
Up and up, and we all face the Undertaker and never fucking win. Up and up.
The
But
thing
yeah,
is,
Mark Henry
they're
was
not going to be able
actually
to end
scheduled
the
to win
streak.
originally.
They're not going to be able to end the streak with the current crop of talent.
No.
Nobody.
And with the number that Taker's up to now, why in the fuck? What would be the point now?
I think the
in
only
ending it
the only
annoying?
person that could actually beat him and it count and mean something is probably CM Punk.
Or Wade Barrett,
Web Barra.
as much as his name.
I
is.
don't know
I think he should just go out with the
Yeah,
streak intact.
just go out with it intact now. There's no point. There's absolutely no
Well,
point.
it's because now he's faced Shawn Michaels twice at WrestleMania.
He's gonna face
facing,
Triple H.
Triple H for a second consecutive year. Third time at WrestleMania overall.
Why
least we
doesn't
forget.
Triple H just give up? Logically, it makes no sense. It's like, well, I haven't beaten him fucking twice. Hey, maybe that'll be third time lucky. And he does the same fucking spots. Oh, I'm gonna punch him in the corner. Punching him in the... Oh no, I got lost riding again. Oh no. Oh, he's chokeslammed me again. Oh shit. Oh, he's tombstoned me again. Oh, and it's over. Oh fuck. Oh dear, never mind. We'll try again
Plus,
next year.
there'll
Right?
be that added dynamic though this year with HBK as the ref. Will he turn on the Undertaker? Will he turn on his friend? Ooh.
Well, that sounds better than a normal Triple H match, to be fucking fair.
It does, but I want them to finish this whole thing now. It's a bit boring. It was great at WrestleMania 25, but now you're just dragging out too long.
Yeah, this is why they need somebody original, not Triple H. For the love of God, not Triple H. Fuck, that match was awful, and I hate Dave Meltzer. He can like fuck off forever because he was like, oh, Triple H and fucking Shawn Michaels. No, I mean Triple H and The Undertaker, best fucking match of the year. Fuck off, Dave Meltzer, you old senile fuck. You kidding me? That old fat fucking gimp that does the worst burial move in the entire fucking industry right now, who's just never fucking puts anyone over except for Taker, and you got Taker, this 51-year-old saggy boob, fucking balding prick. Are you trying to really tell me that was the best match of 2011? Fuck off, you senile fuck, and go back to fucking reporting
My
the UFC.
mum always told me if you can't say anything good, don't say anything at all.
No. Shut up. Speaking of things that are good though, The Rock's return. Who the fuck saw that coming?
I wouldn't call it a return.
Well,
He's made a couple of appearances.
I would call it my movie career never quite passed the level I wanted it to, so hey, I may as well go back and be famous again.
The thing is, saying a return, indicates that he's there week in and week out, back in the ring on Raw.
But just seeing him in the ring again.
Return,
for fuck's sake, he wrestled a match
at Survivor Series. He takes months and months and months off just so he can shoot his crappy bloody G.I. Joe sequel.
G.I. Joe, the more you know.
But it's not. I hate people who are like, OMG, The Rock's returned. He hasn't returned. He's making more appearances than usual. Okay? He hasn't returned. I really just want to make the internet wrestling community realise this. The Rock has not and will not return. He will make more appearances, but in terms of a full-time WWE career again, he's not going to.
This is why I hate people.
Want to.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I just did. This is why I hate people who talk about Brock Lesnar, because he is never, and right, if he comes back this year, full time, I'm telling you, full time, I will fucking sing on this show any fucking song that...
He's definitely going to have a match again, though.
Yeah, but I mean on a full-time basis, because this is what the internet seems to fucking think. If it happens...
depends how rich he is. I mean,
yeah,
I guess he would have saved a lot of money, but what else is he going to do?
He's had a huge chunk of his fucking colon removed. For fuck's sake, why?
He's a bit of a moron, though. I mean, surely when you get to that level, you know a bit about how to eat a proper diet.
Yeah,
like, he was
like,
just eating meat forever until it got stuck.
He literally said, all I eat is steaks. That sounds brilliant, Brock, but it's not really, nutritional, is it? But
on another note, though, like, how much of a genetic beast is he that it worked for a while?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was still a beast.
But anyone who actually thinks that he's coming back on a full-time basis, like he's going to be there every fucking Monday night, you are fucking mentally retarded. You are completely stupid. The guy has had, like, fucking half his colon removed. I'm not a fucking genius, but I don't think he's going to be getting back full-time. Because one of the reasons he left in the fucking first place, because he was sick of the fucking touring schedule. And he pissed a bunch of people off when he left.
I think he sees himself, too big for it now as well. I don't think he never was a wrestling guy either, was he? I think it's not really his passion, is it?
I'm not saying that I wouldn't want to see Brock Lesnar there, or that he thinks he's bigger than the business, because he said he wouldn't mind going back. He said this on multiple occasions. But the thing is, the internet is full of retarded idiots that just seem to think that, just because he's retired means he's coming back. No.
He probably just wants to sit on his big Texas porch with his big fit MILF wife and just have fun.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. He's a multi-fucking billionaire now because of the UFC and his WWE career. Why the fuck would he want to get back in the ring? He has no fucking incentive, unless they give him even more money, which, fucking judging by the amount of fucking money this retarded company is spending on stupid things, like the fucking WWE network, which, by the way, has been postponed till the fucking autumn, or fall, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I wouldn't mind him back as a referee, or hell, maybe like a general manager, I don't care, but he's not going to wrestle full time again.
Speaking of referees, I'm sorry to butt in, but
okay, no
TNA,
worries. Fuck the
get those fucking blue shoes off the referees because they're distracting as hell.
Fuck Dave Hebner. Fuck Earl Hebner. They're the worst refs in the entire business because it's just like, oh no, I saw
a Pele. Oh, but shoes.
But it's just like, Earl is worse because he's like, oh, I just saw a low blow, but I'm not going to disqualify him. Fuck. And he always counts to 4, and he's so shit. He's an old Cena. Fuck off, Earl Hebner. I don't.
It always makes me laugh when a referee slides down, and when he slides down, he already counts 1.
Yeah,
and he counts another 3.
I hate people who do that. I hate it. He's like, slides down. 1, 2, and you're like, no, that was 3. That was 3 just then. You stupid gimp. Speaking of things that make me cry.
It's crazy.
Oh God. So since we're complaining, we might as well just move on to the worst storyline of the year. Now there have been some truly awful things this year, including. Why are you laughing? Like,
it's just the way you phrased it was fantastic.
Yeah, there have been though. Like the fucking laptop just disappears with no fucking payoff or no fucking reason. Fucking the autumn or the fall of Triple H because he had to fucking get himself involved because he couldn't have any other motherfucker in the fucking spotlight. Hulk Hogan feuded with fucking Sting for fuck's sake. Michael Cole fucking turned into a troll. You had fucking Winter mind fucking Angelina Love with some weird potion bullshit, and then you had the entire Bound for Glory series. This fucking year has had some right fucking awful storylines. Which one was the worst?
I went with Hornswoggle can magically speak.
Oh,
But
God.
not because it was, insane that he could speak, but that he couldn't speak before that. He's only got dwarfism. That doesn't stop you from speaking.
I've hated the idea of Hornswoggle completely from the very start about 5 years ago when he was introduced.
Well, look, it's that little bastard.
The little bastard!
Little bastard, let the pigeons loose.
I've hated Hornswoggle.
And now he's like Sheamus's little butt buddy. Like,
Why is he always like the bitch to every Irish person in that company? First it was Finley.
Sheamus sucks as a face. I don't want to see a smiley, happy Irish guy. I want to see someone angry because they're Irish.
I'm angry and I'm oh no, that's Scottish.
No, you
That's
get
Now
Drew
Drew
McIntyre.
McIntyre gets buried by Teddy Long. Taking the mick out of his Scottish accent. It's not even strong at all. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't get what you're saying. Holla holla holla.
Teddy, I want a match. I can't hear you, player. What you say, player? For fuck's sake, Teddy, it's not that thick. Jesus.
He's too like.
Well, tonight-
his mind's too busy on Akasana.
No, his mind is too busy on tag team matches. Just like, well, holla holla holla, players. Guess what, players? Tonight, you two are gonna fight in a tag team match. Holla holla holla, do a stupid dance.
I think they should just make Teddy Long a referee again. No explanation. Just have him a referee.
There's no explanation. It's just like,
Well, WWE seems to have a thing with not explaining stuff like the laptop and Kane's mysterious twin brother.
are we supposed to make up our own fucking ending? Is that it?
Apparently so. I didn't realise
Right,
it was fucking
the laptop was sold on.
interactive.
Right, here we go. The laptop was sold on eBay. The people that John Laurinaitis has been texting was just his friends and family. And why Michael Cole has become a fucking dickhead is because he is a dickhead. And that's why I'm voting Michael Cole as the worst thing of 2011 storyline wise, because
The whole Twitter
he had a
thing.
match at WrestleMania. A fucking commentator had a fucking wrestling match at the fucking biggest event of 2011.
Yeah, but
And then
Michael
he
Cole's
lost,
a fool, and Jerry
and then
Lawler whipped him like a government mule.
And then the worst thing was about that fucking loss, it was reversed. So then they had a rematch, and then he lost the rematch, but he's still acting like a dickhead, and he's buried so many people like Daniel Bryan, because now the audience, and I guarantee that when the audience see Daniel Bryan now, they think, oh, not this vegan nerd, and not this, and everybody's gonna love The Miz, because this fucking retarded character also goes on about, Raw is really shit, but go tweet about it. Tweet, twiddly, tweet. Why don't you fuck off, you condescending fucking cunt. You have ruined that show completely. That's why the fucking rating has gone down to a 2.9, because you can't stand
I
listening
think
to
when
this
they get
gimp.
the WWE network, I think it's all going to go downhill. I think that's probably like if WWE's going to draw, they're not going to die ever, but I think that's just going to be it. Like
I can't understand how anyone can go and watch Raw. I can't do it anymore because Cole. It's not even in a good way. It's not even like in a heel kind of way. It's just you are an obnoxious prick, and I want to punch you in the face. If I meet you in real life, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Tune and I get pissed off. They need a new intro.
It's just like, oh, it is electric. What does that mean, you fucking fuckhead? What does that even mean? Ah, the arena here is electric. What does that mean? Are you some kind of dickhead? And he doesn't put any enthusiasm into anything. At least JR is just like, by God, I just shat my pants. This is the best thing ever. Cole is just like, oh, this is amazing. He's just robotic. He's just this. I never liked Cole. Even as a face, like a normal commentator, he's just like, oh, this is great. This is brilliant. I love this. And it's just this. No, it's like you don't give a fuck. And you and your weird fucking tattoos and your fucking shitty goatee.
Yeah, everything. Like,
fuck this guy.
People are not going to enjoy this show, I don't think, but everything sucks. Commentators don't know what they're doing anymore. Referees have got blue shoes. Storylines, everything. Like, they've just forgotten how it works.
They fucking overused Twitter.
They've forgotten how it works.
They overuse this Twitter shit.
What's tweeting right now? Let's have a look. I don't
What's
give a
trending
fuck.
Worldwide? I don't give a damn.
I don't give a fuck.
Goldust is being racist.
Do you know what the worst thing is? That in promos, people will be like, or like on commentary, Cole will say stuff like, "Oh, we are now instantly trending. You can't instantly trend on Twitter, you fucking retard." At least grab. If you're gonna talk about social networking, at least grab the fucking concept, you dumb fucks. Just. It's like Vince has just gone, what is this Twitter? What is it? Oh, I know how it works instantly.
It doesn't work unless it's natural. That's the whole point. It's supposed to be social, not big company pays other big company to promote bullshit.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. That's like me going on Facebook saying stuff like, I don't know, shucky ducky quack quack is now going to be my fucking status. And everyone's like, 10 million likes. It doesn't work like that.
It's this whole idea of shoving it down our throats of, look what's trending, look what's trending. You know who makes people trend or things trend? It's 14-year-olds masturbating into a sock over Kelly. Their opinions do not fucking matter. I don't give a damn.
It's
if
just Justin Bieber fans that make things trend.
Is fucking boring to watch.
It's just Justin Bieber fans. That's it. That's all that fucking trends.
Well, it says it all when Mickie James is the top searched female wrestler of 2011 on Google. Just because she's got nude pictures on.
Yeah, that's down to her nude pictures, though.
Yeah, anyway, so...
Hang on, I haven't voted for my worst storyline, though.
Okay, go.
This is one that's actually happened quite recently, but it angered me so much I had to vote for it. We've already mentioned it. Kane's mask. Just because of this... I fucking hate the internet wrestling community.
They didn't explain it. There could have been a million...
There's no explanation. They're just doing it for fucking shits and gigs.
The only reason why they're doing it is to break this fucking world record at WrestleMania that no one cares
It's
about.
not even that. You know what the worst thing is?
That's
not even the worst thing. It's just like, Cena, you embrace the hate. What does that mean? That doesn't mean fuck all. That's just a fucking shit phrase.
He's become a plot device to turn Cena heel. He's become a plot device to turn Cena heel. That's
and it's not even that. It's not even that. It's like, embrace the hate. So what's he supposed to do? Like literally get hate and just cut it out in like fucking cardboard and then just start hugging it and fucking making out with his fucking hate letters. What does that even mean? If Cena cheats, yeah, like uses the ropes or uses brass knuckles or something stupid like that, is Kane just gonna run out and just fucking start fucking masturbating going, yes, do it some more, I like that, good. Like what the fuck? So you've been a naughty boy, John. So how does this work?
On Cena.
Literally, he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna spank you. They're like, what the fuck? What is happening? I have no fucking clue on this planet.
Why did Heidenreich just pop in my head?
It doesn't make any sense. He's just
bring
like,
back Heidenreich to molest Michael Cole out of the country.
Is this what Kane did when he was going out with Lita? She's gone, embrace the hate, Lita, embrace it. Like, what are you doing, you freak? Kane is the worst wrestler
idea
ever.
of Kane's mask. I've hated it. I never wanted.
You know, this episode's really just making me look at my whole entire life. Like, what am I doing? Why am I here?
Why have I watched wrestling for 10 years? What the fuck have I done with my life?
Starting
I've wasted
next
a
week,
decade
the
of my
Suplah
life.
will turn into a gardening show because it's more useful than wrestling.
Kane should be a gardener.
Embrace the hate, dandelions.
Embrace the hate. Weed killer. Embrace it. You're so dumb. And he's...
Weed killer.
But okay, so it's either Kane's mask. Wait, but that didn't happen in 2000. Oh yeah, it did. Sorry.
It's a moron.
Is it going to be Kane's mask or Michael Cole?
Wait, what did Keelan vote
Or Hornswoggle.
Or
for?
Hornswoggle. I think Michael Cole's worse because Michael Cole's been going on for the entire year and it's still going on.
I think Kane's
Or
worse.
Booker T's commentary.
But that's
No,
funny.
I love Booker T's commentary.
Booker T is brilliant. He's just like,
He must have had.
he must have five. Everybody's in his top
Like
five.
Taz, like they don't know what they're doing, so they just come out with funny lines.
But that's why it's enjoyable.
Because Booker T is so shit, he's good. It's just like, oh, shucky ducky, quack quack, I love Kelly Kelly. It's like the best
What
thing
does that
ever.
mean? Has that been explained? Was it something I missed? Or is it just something he came out with?
He
for
just
no
came
reason?
out with it one day, and he was like, brilliant, let's keep running with that. You know when he does his pyro on the stage, flames are not going to come out, like ducks are just going to fly everywhere. And like rubber ducks are just going to like pop out the stage. Oh, shucky ducky.
But I'm sticking with Kane because it's just the fact that it's not explained and it's for a pointless reason. It's pointless. I never wanted Kane to put his mask back on. Everybody wanted his
WWE
mask
always
back
try
on,
to be like in depth and poetic, and it just never works.
I still
stick to the basics.
Right, we're going to have to call it a draw, I think.
We're gonna have to because I'm not changing my.
So it's
my
either
vote.
Michael Cole, Kane's
Well,
mask.
to the fans. We'll make it up to the fans.
Alright, fans, you can vote for this one then.
Worst storyline of the year.
I still think Michael Cole's just awful. I
What
still...
about Liam versus Andy?
Fuck off.
That was pretty bad.
That was the best storyline ever. Thank you. Because it wasn't a storyline. It was completely
No.
real. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
shucky ducky. So, what was the best promotion of the year? I'm gonna say no promotion on this planet except.
I'm gonna say
Uh,
Butlin's holiday thing that they do there.
I'm gonna say Pepsi Max. Because
That is-
I like Pepsi Max.
so your winner is no wrestling companies because wrestling has been just shite for the most part. Because, well, I'm gonna explain my worst promotion of the year. Everything. Every fucking company's been bad. Like, except for anything on the indies. And that's not me being like, oh, he's being a hipster. But if you're going to talk about the
You
top
can't even
three...
be a Ring of Honor mark this year.
Ring of Honor is like... It's turned into AIDS now. It literally has. Like, Ring of Honor is awful. Since Sinclair bought it out, the production quality has gone so far down.
Since they changed all the bookers and everything.
Yeah, it's shit. It's
Yeah.
fucking awful. And the thing is, it looks like ECW in 1995. And at the time, that was good in 1995. But in 2011, and now, it looks like shit.
Well, they managed to get. I guess HDNet must have paid for the production.
Yeah,
Ring of
that's why it
Honor.
looked good back then, because it was in HD. Which most fucking things are in now. And it's not even standard quality. It's just fucking wank.
You could probably film it better with a handheld camera.
You could film it better with my fucking webcam on my laptop, for fuck's sake. The quality's shit, the music is shit, Kevin Kelly can go to hell. It's just shit. I hate Kevin Kelly. He's bollocks. No offense to Hermie, but he's bollocks. And TNA is just generally awful. In WWE, for all the good it's done, it's fucking done a fucking shitload of bollock storylines like Kane's mask. I hate wrestling. I hate it. Why the fuck am I still watching it?
Because we're just hoping. We're
Well,
hoping
we
for
did,
something
and then
more.
when we got our hope come true, you never guess what happened. They fucked it up. Again. So
You can't even hope for another Monday Night Wars because I don't even care. AJ Styles now has a female's vagina tattooed on the side of him, and he's just gay. And there's no top stars there anymore.
Liam, what's your worst promotion of the year?
I'm going to agree with you, Andy. There's just been nothing that stood out this year. WWE came close with Punk, but Triple H came along and destroyed any momentum it had. There's just... I haven't watched TNA, so I can't really say. There's just been...
Nothing.
I've not really been gripped by any of them, to be honest, this past year. So I'm going to have to say none.
Keelan?
Well, I didn't watch half of it for half of the year because I decided to go watch the Attitude Era over again. But I don't know.
So, our best promotion of the year is no one, and our worst promotion of the year is everything.
Get your head around that one.
Maybe Evolve or something.
Fuck no, you know what? That company...
UFC, give it to UFC. Give best promotion to UFC.
But that's not wrestling.
They have wrestlers, like real wrestlers, not the wrestlers we watch.
But our best promotion of the year is UFC.
Actually, give it to Ring Car King. At least they've got a decent stage. It's better than the actual TNA stage.
I need a photo. Can you send me a photo, please?
Somewhere.
Okay.
Do it after the show.
Well, there have been some gems this year, so we'll talk about the best match of the year. Was it? In my opinion, it should be CM Punk and John Cena. I'm sorry, but I know there's been better matches, like wrestling matches, like Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards at Ring of Honor, Best in the World 2011. But who the fuck knew about that? Except for Ring of Honor fans. Punk and Cena, that match just for the atmosphere, because you know a match is good when the crowd are into it, when there's a buzz about the match. And this was on a fucking makeshift horseshit pay-per-view called Money in the fucking Bank, and the match may well have just fucking superseded anything to do with WrestleMania.
I agree. I will agree with you there, Andy, just because it was simply the holy fuck sort of mentality going into it, where you genuinely... Because I was like... Because Punk's contract really was coming to an end, and it was just this whole... Oh my god, is he actually going to do it, or is he not? And then when... It was a good match, it was a good atmosphere, it was a great build. I agree. That one for what's it called? Match of the year. There we go. That's
the basis of pro wrestling. We have matches.
Yeah, that's it. Best match of the year. I'm going with that one. I'm gonna agree with you.
Not Dave Meltzer's Triple H and Taker. You can just fuck off, Meltzer.
No, I think it was Cena and Punk, because I know a lot of people criticise Cena, but I think that was a great match, and I think it really showed Cena's work really well.
I'm just reading something here. In Ring Car King, Chavo Guerrero is now Salvador Guerrero.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
Dear Lord. But yeah, I'm going with Punk and Cena, because it was the best match. And you're right, it happened at a little know-nothing pay-per-view called Money in the Bank. It wasn't even a WrestleMania. It wasn't even like a SummerSlam or anything. It was... No, it's just... I thought it was the best match that has been held this year, myself. Keelan, what do you think?
I'm not even here anymore. I agree.
We've lost Keelan, so...
Where's Keelan? So yeah, our match of the year obviously has to go to CM Punk, John Cena, Money in the Bank. So, what is our worst match of the year? And I know what both of you are going to say, but I want to remind you two of something that you've probably forgotten, because it was the shortest match maybe in WrestleMania history, where the Core took on Kane, the Big Show, Kofi Kingston and Santino Marella in 1 minute, and the fucking Kane, Big Show, Kofi, Santino walking down the ring like a camp weird. Why did he become camp?
Santuna.
He became camp for no reason. When did that happen? And they beat the Core, which was the last remaining gem of the Nexus, in 1 fucking minute.
I see where you're coming from, Andy, but I'm still going to say Jeff Hardy versus Sting at Victory Road. Simply because of the unprofessionalism of Jeff Hardy. Who shows up to
It's not just. Yeah, I mean, who shows up like that? But it's not just Jeff Hardy. I'll let you go on, but it's not just Jeff Hardy though. It's fucking. It's. Who allowed? Like, people must have known that Jeff was stoned or drunk or both or whatever the fuck he was. You can tell if someone's out of it. So who the fuck let him come down to the ring and wrestle?
Exactly.
He may have just been in his locker room, locked away, and someone just knocks on the door.
But somebody must have seen him stumbling. Surely, someone must have seen that guy stumbling around.
If a guy's going around going, "I love you, I really love you," you know they're pissed.
Your accent, apparently.
Maybe he didn't hit him till the ring. He might have just took a massive bong rip before he left for the arena. And then it hit him as he was walking down.
Even so, you don't do that when you're supposed to be in the main event of a pay-per-view. People paid. I can't fathom that. People paid.
If you're in law enforcement and you're looking to make a quick buck for the state, just follow the wrestlers home after a show. Pull them all over.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that it was a pay-per-view. And this guy, he kept his job. It was the main event of a people actually paid to see.
They made a storyline out of it as well afterwards.
But the thing is this was the match. The main event of a pay-per-view is the hook that gets people to watch the pay-per-view. They watch it for that match. And he was so incapacitated that it had to end in this shitty way after 90 seconds.
They should have just brawled into the crowd and they should just beat him with chairs. And
it wasn't even 90 seconds.
They should have fired Jeff Hardy right
on the fucking spot.
They should have fired him. I don't care how much of a big star he is. The fact is, you do that with any other job in the world and you would get fired. Why is this so different? Oh, because
I can't wait for a Sting shoot interview.
I think it's absolutely hypocrisy at its finest. Because don't forget, Matt Hardy got released from TNA for being fucking stupid.
And you know what the worst thing is? This
They
pay-per-view
sent Matt Hardy over the rails even further, realising that they only care about his brother and not him.
You know it's bad when Sting's a face, but the fucking pay-per-view ends with the crowd chanting bullshit, and then the last image you see is Sting saying, I agree. I mean, for fuck's sake. Sting has been in the business for what, like 20 million years? Why can't he just be fucking professional about it? And just ignore the facts, for fuck's sake.
I think he did the right thing.
He didn't make any fucking better.
No, but the fact is that he acknowledged how stupid that entire situation was.
He could have just done that backstage. He didn't have to do it on fucking screen.
I agree with Sting agreeing. Because Jeff Hardy fucked that up.
No,
but you can say, I guess, that somebody in the back should have seen it. But the fact is,
could have been a lot worse. He could have totally
in that state in a pay-per-view main event. This is his job. His job is to go out there and entertain the fans.
It's for the world title as well.
It's not up to the backstage runner to go, oh, Mr. Hardy isn't in any capacity to wrestle. That guy should be fucking happy being at the top of his company main eventing a pay-per-view. He shouldn't go out, get high, get drunk, get
Usually
wasted,
the rule is
was.
you replace them with somebody as good or better. But TNA have not got anybody better.
No. That's why the company's a bag of fucking wank.
It was an absolute disgrace, and that is why worst match of the year, Jeff Hardy versus Sting. I don't give a damn about Cole versus Lawler or the Core versus the Force people in a 1 minute match, whatever. It's Jeff Hardy and Sting simply because of the fact I can't believe that Jeff Hardy did that and yet has still got a job in that company.
I don't get
industry.
You know what the worst thing is? They've made a fucking storyline out of it, for fuck's sake. They've actually done a fucking storyline out of it, and it's just, for fuck's sake, it's so fucking stupid. So, do we have any predictions for this year, 2012, or not?
I'm going to predict right now.
Okay.
I predict Andy's going to scream at the top of his voice over something.
Well, I've done that tonight. I think I've irritated all my flatmates, but yeah.
I think I'm going to insult at least one person over the next year.
Probably.
I think we're going to be incredibly disappointed by a storyline in both WWE and TNA.
Unless you know, with the other point, unless you win the
Co-host of the
Co-host.
year.
Yep, that's it.
I predict that the WWE network won't take off like they hope it will, and it will be complete overkill, and there'll just be too much WWE for people to watch and review and recap and talk about, and it will die.
Even though I've said that Brock will never wrestle full time, I would expect him to at least appear, like be like a special enforcer in a match or something, but not fucking wrestle like full time.
Yeah, he'll probably do like, you know, special guest ref knocks out somebody at the end or something like that.
I think Cena is gonna have to turn heel for Mania. There's no other way it's gonna work.
He has to. But the thing is, I hope that if they do turn him heel, they keep him heel for a while.
If
instead of
it
doing what they
ends
did
with The
with Shawn
Rock-
Michaels. Do you remember when Shawn Michaels had that feud with Hulk Hogan and he was a heel for like a month?
Yeah.
I hope if they turn Cena heel, let him run as a heel for a decent amount of time.
If it ends with The Rock and Cena embracing each other, I'll cry.
I will stop watching wrestling fans.
Me too, actually. I think.
I think.
I predict maybe not. No, this is probably a 2013 prediction, but we're going to see Steve Austin have one more match.
Well, we're not in 2013, we're in 2012.
I know.
God,
I realised that as I was saying
Jeez,
it.
what fucking hell?
Save
What,
it for next year's show.
if we have one? I think the buy rates are going to be so low that they're going to have to restructure pay-per-views completely, because every company's fucking buy rates are going down. So
I don't know how
they're going to have to
TNA
restructure it.
keeps up with it. What's even the point?
I mean, TNA don't even fucking... They book around their TV shows and not their pay-per-views. So what the fuck's that? What's the point in their fucking pay-per-views? And it doesn't matter what WWE do. Doesn't matter if you make every event a gimmick event like Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank, Extreme Rules. No one's buying this stuff. Nobody cares.
TNA should have cheaper online pay-per-views for the whole world to buy.
For fuck's sake, they've had 2 no contest or DQ or no proper finishes in the past 2 pay-per-views in a row. So fuck pay-per-views. They're fucking pointless. There's no point in them anymore.
You know, I think with this Ring Car King thing, I think even certain talent and everyone are realising that the Western market for this is just died. And they know that if they go to India, at least the fans are going to be into it and it's going to be special to them.
Yeah.
I think that's why they've done it.
I think Hulk Hogan will finally get the fuck out of TNA. Or Flair will get the fuck out of TNA. Especially as the fucking 4 horsemen are now going to be in the Hall of Fame. I can't imagine Flair hanging around.
Yeah, he'll probably be back with WWE. He'll go back to that contract he was originally offered, but he'll get less money. And he'll be like a spokesman for WWE.
And I think Russo will finally be fine. Yeah, I mean, it's a dream come true if it happens, but... Well, as 2012 does not look remotely any better.
Or promising or anything like that.
But
As 2012 doesn't look promising in the slightest.
we will talk about us instead. So, who was the Suplah co-host of the year 2011?
Right, well, I actually...
What?
Me.
I have the results here.
The votes have been counted and verified.
And I can now
By our
reveal...
independent adjudicator.
which is me. But I can now reveal...
Completely independent.
That's not independent, is it then?
Well, I don't know. I can't get everyone to check. Anyway, I've counted them all. I've been fair. I haven't been biased.
You're gonna cheat Andy like they cheated Ron Paul.
No. I can now say that Liam has 12 votes.
Yeah! Oh no, wait. Boo!
Andy
Has.
He's gonna say 11. Now that's too close. You cheated.
has 12 votes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is it my decision?
How did it... Wait, I demand a recount. How did we both get a fucking...
I don't know what is with this show and
Fuck's sake!
fucking
Oh my
drawing.
God. We can't do anything without fucking not fucking winning. No one can win on this show. Is that the moral of this story? We like
Why
wrestling.
can't you just share?
Fuck off. But no, it's like we watch wrestling and it's always gonna be shit. And no matter how hard we wish and pray, it's never gonna get any better. And now we can't even fucking win a fucking competition where random people vote. We can't even win that. For fuck's sake, what is wrong with our lives?
You're making me depressed with like life.
Yeah, I just want to give up with life right now because I can't even win a fucking competition where people vote for me, and wrestling sucks, and I don't understand who in their right fucking mind would vote for you because you've insulted every nation on earth, every sex, every sexual orientation, every bloody person on earth.
Every sex? What? You mean male and female?
Yes, everything.
The thing is, that's the beauty of it though, because I've insulted everybody. No one can get offended because they're all in the same pack. So in a way, I've been fair. I've been...
You're kind of like the United States. Let's just bomb everybody and call it freedom.
Exactly.
That is just bullshit.
I can't understand why things on this show end with me and Andy fucking drawing.
You know, if I was in the running, I'd have won. So
That's why you purposely weren't put in.
So wait, we need a winner because I'm sick of drawing. Keelan, can you please just say who's better for God's sake? Last year.
I am going to... Hang on. I was going to say I've got a coin, but I'm that poor. I've not got a coin.
Oh my God.
I've got an
What can I
imaginary
throw in the
coin.
air? I will throw this sellotape, and if it... Oh no, it's the same each side.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Everything's the same.
I will throw this lighter in air. If it lands with the label upwards, Liam wins. If it lands with the label downwards, Andy wins. If it explodes, I will use another lighter.
Here we go.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
2, 1. Oh, it's gone down the side.
Oh my God, it never ends.
Hang on. I'll be back in 1 second.
Oh, for God's sake, this one over. Let's just call it even. We're gonna
Why
have to.
does this show hate me?
We're gonna have to call it even.
Do you guys remember which side I said was which?
No.
No.
Oh my...
It's label side down. Who was that?
That was I don't know.
Can we just say it was me?
No.
One more time.
Okay.
Label side down is Andy. Oh no, that's bad odds now.
If I look back and listen back to this and realise I won in the first place, I'll be so mad.
Okay, label side down is Andy.
Yes.
Do it again. It's label side up. And Liam wins.
No, but that's not fair. I could have won before. I could have won the other one, but we forgot what it was.
In your face.
That's horseshit.
No, in your
That's
face.
horseshit.
I won.
That's fucking
I
horseshit.
am your co-host of the year. Oh, it feels good to say that.
Fuck this.
Oh, oh that's it. Oh my God, I feel so sexy. Oh, that's so good.
Whoa.
What? I feel like I can do no wrong. I'm co-host of the year. I've outmatched Andy in everything.
Fuck off.
I just want to take this time to thank
Lick my
everybody who
fucking
voted
screw.
for me. I
No.
want to thank
You
everybody
haven't
who
won.
voted for me.
You haven't won.
Me
You
too.
haven't won. We're not ending this competition with a lighter. You fucking retard.
Look,
I prefer a
the
draw.
lighter has spoken. The lighter has
The lighter
spoken.
doesn't talk.
I've won.
You fucking moron! No, we're not ending this with a lighter. Fuck
Well,
off. No.
I've won.
No.
No, you are just you're a sore loser, Andy.
I'm not a
You're
sore loser. No.
You can't handle.
No, the problem
You're not
is
winning
we
this.
couldn't remember who won first time.
Who gives
So
a
if
fuck
I
who
won
won?
first time, shut up. If I won first time and you won now, that means it's still a fucking draw.
Yeah, but first
So
time.
no one wins.
No, because first time.
We
doesn't
need to
count.
go back and
First
listen to
time
it.
Doesn't count because you couldn't remember your side.
Nor could you, fuckwit.
Yeah, but if you remembered yours, then we'd be all right.
We're not having a lighter. Fucking seal the end of the competition.
Look, just because you lost, mate. Anyway, we're not going to.
No, wait. I just realised something.
We're not going to sit here on the radio.
No, not even that. You won. Good. You won. You've got to be nice for an entire year to every nation and everything on Earth. Good luck with that.
Wait. Did I say I'd be nice to everybody?
Yes, you did.
I lied. You're all fuckwits. Oh, these people don't know what they've created. Oh, I am going to insult so many nations.
You're like Michael Cole.
No, if you do that,
That's
I'm
what he
leaving.
keeps saying.
If you do that, I'm leaving. This is a shoot. If you fucking go Michael Cole on this show, I will.
I want to see what's trending. Let's talk about what's trending. Look, anyway, no one cares.
Does Shiki still have a Twitter?
We don't know.
I don't
But look,
care.
nobody cares about who won co-host of the year. Except
I do.
me. Yeah, because you lost. But I won.
Because of a
Get over
lighter.
it. You've got another chance on the next year's show. So
Yeah,
calm
they get
down.
fucked over by another inanimate object. What's next year? A fucking Pepsi can? What the fuck?
Look,
Absolute horse
these
shit.
guys. Everyone who's listening to the show wants to know who's won the T-shirt.
Fine. The T-shirt winner is some guy. Well done, bravo. Whoopty fucking do.
Hang on. Right. People voted in their 24s. Thanks. All 24 people who voted.
And the lighter. Fuck off.
I can't believe how angry you are. Right, look. I've got a hat. I've got everyone's names in it. I'm going to pick out a name at random.
Good for you.
Cheer the fuck up.
No.
Right. I'm going to pick out a name at random.
Great.
Okay?
And the name
Okay.
is...
And the winner of the Mrs. T-shirt, the awesome T-shirt, bearing in mind it's large, is Super Neddy. I think that's his name. I think that's how it's pronounced. Super
Wow.
Neddy. Who actually, Andy, according to my records, he voted for you.
Yeah, there you go. That's more
So
like it.
there you go. There's your justice. All right.
There you go. There is
Well,
justice
Super
in this
Neddy,
world.
can I just say, Super Neddy, you're a fucking moron.
Fuck off.
Anyone who voted for you was a fucking douchebag.
And if you
Who's
want to
probably
claim your
French.
prize,
Who's
please
probably
tweet
fucking
Emma's on
French,
YouTube.
Okay?
Anyway.
Shush! He won a prize. He needs to know how to get it. Send
Well,
a PM
I don't
on
think he should win
YouTube.
it. He should have voted for
Well,
me.
it's not your
fucking-
decision. It's
well, he's
my
a fucking
T-shirt.
moron.
Here we go.
Shouldn't have voted for me as your co-host of the year.
Let's fucking listen to Liam Dunn going, "Hoppin' and dumpin', I'm the best. Hoppin' and dumpin', I'm Michael Cole's fucking wet dream. I'm Liam Dunn.
Oh, listen to Mr. I'm a sore loser.
I'm not a sore loser, but I just lost because of a lighter. Fuck's
Oh, it
sake.
feels so good to be the 2011 co-host of the year. Thank you very much for all the idiots who voted for me.
I just
You don't
lost
know
because of
what
a
is gonna
fucking
happen.
lighter.
You don't know what's
Lighter.
going to
You know what?
happen. And to
I
everyone
hope
who
the
voted
fucking world
against
ends
me-
this year because of fucking bullshit like this.
For everyone who voted against me, fuck you. I hope you'll go live in France and smell of garlic. So, whatevs. Yeah? Awesome. That's me done. Anyway, I'm done. I'm finished. Co-host of the year out.
I've been Andy Kwan and I'm going to fucking cry.
And to that person that won a T-shirt, if you are still listening, if you'd like to claim it and ignore this moron, please send a private message on YouTube with your address and I will send it to you. Goodbye.
Fuck Liam Dunn.
Co-host up.
Kane's just gonna run out and just fucking start fucking masturbating, going, yes, do it some more. I like that, good. Like, what the fuck? So you've been a naughty boy, John. It's like, how does this work?